Hello everyone, welcome to the Network Lobby. This video is titled, What is an IP address? And yes, this is a beginner level video and may not cover any complex concepts. Today we will only talk about IP version 4 type of addresses. There is another version of IP addresses which is called IPv6. The world has slowly started adapting to IPv6 and you will see why the move is expected. IP addresses represent where you live on the internet and are needed to send messages out of your network. This could be you browsing the internet or watching a video on YouTube or even sending an email. Let's look at a real-life comparison to understand this better. Imagine you sending a letter to your brother who lives far off. You put his address on the front and yours on the back as a return address. Obviously, you send this message or letter expecting to get a reply. This is what is going on with your phone or computer when you're watching this video, except the destination address of the thousands of messages that you're sending is some YouTube or Facebook server. The return address or source address is your phone or computer's IP address. Just like with house addresses, you won't find two devices connected to the internet with the same address. Somewhat differently though, computers don't use geographical addresses like apartment, street, city, state, country kind of a thing, but use a set of numbers called an IP address. This IP address is the way the devices sending the message know who is sending what to whom. Not including a source IP address when sending a message over the internet is like sending a message with no return address to a stranger who has to deal with a lot of messages every minute and expect to get a reply. In short, IP addresses are unique numbers which identify the devices on the internet. If you look at an IP address in detail, it is basically 4 numbers separated by dots. This particular IP address would be pronounced as 10.10.10.1. Sending out information across a network will eventually lead to ones and zeros being transmitted in the form of electrical signals. The wireless network may involve radio signals, but even then they end up as electrical signals when they reach the wired side. An IP address has 32 of these ones and zeros. With a little bit of math, which is 2 to the power of 32, we get a finite number of possible IP addresses. You might ask a question here. There are about 7 billion people in the world and more than 3 billion are connected to the internet, as per Google of course. Some of these people will have multiple devices connected, phones, laptops, cameras, IoT devices, etc. The number of them is going up literally every second. So are we not already out of IP addresses to use? Well, we almost kind of are. But quite a few smart people slowed down this consumption process some years back. This smart idea was called NAT, which stands for Network Address Translation. Imagine a postman standing in front of your door, looking towards your house is like looking to your home network and with your home devices connected. Looking towards the street is like looking at the internet. The postman collects all the messages sent by you and your family members and then takes them to the internet and vice versa. The same idea goes with NAT. It takes multiple IP addresses from your home network and presents a single IP address out to the internet, thus reducing the number of IP addresses actually used on the internet. This is why when you look at a network setting at your house and ask a friend to look at theirs, it is likely that you guys have the same or similar IP addresses assigned. NAT is working here in the background. This local home network IP address is called a private IP address. And the internet pointed IP address is called a public IP address. Here are the predefined ranges for private IPs that can be used in local networks. The rest can be used for the internet. Another brilliant idea that another brilliant group of people came up with was IPv6. It's not in the scope of this video, but it's something that you might want to look up on the internet. Don't forget to use an IP address when you're watching this video. Just kidding. Your device will take care of that. While you use your IP address, don't forget to like, share, and follow Network Lobby by Eddie. See you soon in another interesting video. Happy learning.